In this video, let's discuss a new feature that have been introduced to improve the process of capturing the inventory of AMC contracts. In order to register service calls and raise spare demand, we collect asset details from our customer's side and upload them to our CSS application. During the asset taking process, we noticed that our field engineers were manually entering the details, resulting in multiple entries and errors, and also asset details are missing for many customers under AMC. To address all these challenges and streamline the process, we have developed a solution. We are now offering a downloadable barcode scanner application from the Play Store that seamlessly integrates with CSS. This solution simplifies the asset taking process and minimizes errors, ensuring accurate and efficient capture of AMC assets. In order to register a service call, it is important that we have the relevant asset details. This allows us to clear and efficiently identify the asset and provide appropriate support. So now let's see how we can get this application running. For that, first you have to go to your Play Store and then search for barcode scanner, and from the list that appears, you have to select QR and barcode reader by TCAPS. So always ensure that the barcode scanner name is QR and barcode reader, and the developer name is TCAPS. So once you verify the details, you can click on install and wait for the application to be installed. So now the application is installed on my phone. Now I'm clicking on open, and I'm going to skip this introductions. And I'm selecting free version. And then proceeding. And in the home page you have to go to the settings first, so you can find settings on the top right hand corner. You can click on settings. And under scan controlled settings, you have to enable open websites automatically. So here I am going to enable open websites automatically. So after you enable this, you can scroll down and go to advanced settings. And then select custom search options. So I'm going to select custom search options under advanced settings. So in the next screen you have to select the plus icon that is on the bottom right hand corner. Then in the next screen you have to enter the URL. So here I am going to paste the URL. So you can find this URL under the description box of this video. So you can paste a copy of the URL from the description box and paste it in your app also. Then you can enter the label. So here I am going to give the label as PIPL, and then you have to select execute automatically. And you have to ensure that activation mode is on. Then you can go back. So this particular label and URL is saved in the application now. Again you can go back and start the scanning process. So now I am clicking on scan and then scan using the camera. So once the system will be asking for permissions, so you can allow the permit permissions, then I am going to scan my asset. So the barcode has been scanned and the particular serial number is captured by the system. So you have to ensure that the serial number is matching with whatever is mentioned on your particular asset. Sometimes there might be some discrepancies, or even in some cases, if barcode is not clear or missing. We can manually enter the serial numbers also. Then you can go to the first field, that is the OAS number. So under OAS number, you have to enter the OAS number of the particular customer from where you are going to take the asset. So I am entering the OAS number of my customer. Then here on the second field, under the engineer name, you have to enter your CSS username. So always be careful, you have to enter your exact CSS username. So here I am going to enter my CSS username, and then under office, you can select the customer location. So say if my particular customer is in Manyata, you can select Manyata as the branch location or office location. And in the next field you have to select the division or section. So division or section means where exactly the asset is located. So say if it is in first floor, you can mention first floor, if it's down floor, second floor, or if it is in particular division like accounts division or administrative division, So whatever it is, you can mention there in the division or this section. Then you have to check for the serial number as I already mentioned, and you have to verify the serial number, whether it is exact or not. Then you can go to the product and enter what is the product. So say my product is switch, so I am entering the detail as switch, and then you have to enter the make and model of that particular product. So I have entered all the details, then you can enter the configuration, so the switches are 8-port, so I am entering the configuration as 8-port. Then in the next field, asset condition. In the drop down you can select whether the particular product is working, or if it is defective, or if it is partially working, or any physical damage is there for the product. So here my asset is working, so I am selecting asset condition as working. Then if you have any remarks you can enter remarks also, so here I don't have any remarks, and after you enter all these details, you can click on save. So this particular asset will be saved under that particular customer in CSS also. So here this particular product I have already saved in the CSS before, so now let's see what will happen. So I am clicking on save, so see now the system is saying that the asset is already saved, so system will not allow duplicate or same serial numbers for the same make and model. So this will help us to eliminate multiple entries of a product also. So I hope now everyone got a clarity regarding how to scan the barcode and take the assets. So I hope this will make the process easier for everyone to take the assets from the customer locations. Thank you for watching the video.